now the regular season is finally upon you to start.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like the first week takes a long time to get here. The first game, I guess. Especially you play Thursday night, last preseason game, and then you have the weekend. So it's really nice that it's on us. And today's a normal Wednesday. Game planning, getting ready, and trying to get into a routine. And a lot of fun working, getting ready to play a real game.
When you go into the game, what are your big keys for being successful? I mean, what do you think about that?
It's different. It's different every week. Depending on the game plan, depending on what points of emphasis are from VJ and Billy and those guys. But obviously, taking care of the football, and then staying on the field, getting first downs and getting touchdowns. So you got to score points. You got to score points in this league to win, and you got to take care of the football, especially against a team like Seattle.
You checked a lot of boxes off last year in your career, but starting an opener, winning an opener, is that kind of just another thing you're looking forward to, being the guy from jump? You kind of were with the Rams with the Goff thing was there,
Yeah, I don't know if that's a box that I'd like to check. I mean, that's not something I thought about before, like win an opener. It's the next game and it's the first game, and so it's really important because it's this week and it's the next game. So, starting off the season the right way. I mean, obviously you want to start fast. You want to start the season right. Being at home, you want to play well at home. There's a lot of reasons to play well and to win. And being the first game, being a season opener is definitely. I guess you could add it to the list.
Case, if Earl Thomas is on the field, what sort of challenge is he based on what you've seen from him in the past?
Yeah, Earl is a special player. He's one of the best I've ever played against. I've played him a bunch, watched him a bunch, and he does some things on film that nobody else can do. Which he's a guy you just need to know where he's at all times because he can play. He can play his assignment from almost anywhere on the field. So knowing where he's at, he's a heck of a player, and I guarantee he can step in and be right where he wants to be.
Seattle's had some significant turnover on defense, but it's a team you've beaten as a starter a couple times. Does that experience give you any sort of insight heading into this one?
There's some experience, that helps. They're a similar defense, but they're a lot different too. Like you said, a lot of different guys out there. They have. Different coaches, different coordinator, different pieces of the puzzle. So it's a new challenge. We have, it's a different offense that I'm in. So, it's a different, different mindset going in. But, it's still, it's the Seahawks, and it's a big challenge.
What did it mean for you this week to be named the captain by your teammates?
That was special. It was really special. I don't take that lightly. There's a lot of guys in that room that could have been elected captain. I know that, and that means we've got a lot of really, really good leadership in that room. So I was definitely excited. It's just special to be able to represent a team like that. So, I'm honored.
They're really stout up front, especially against the run.
Yep.
How important is it to continue to pound it and stay with that as part of your game plan?
Yeah, I mean, we've got, I think Billy's coming up with the coaches are coming up with a great game plan as far as running and passing. So, they've always historically been a really good defense against the run, very stingy. They like to play a lot of guys down low and stop the run. So, and they do a good job getting in their, spots that they drop to, or if they play man, zone or man, they're good at covering the pass. So, it's gonna be tough. We have to establish a run and be able to throw the ball too.
Vance said he wants you just to be you, not to try to do too much. How do you balance trying to make plays without doing too much?
Yeah, that's a great question, and it's it's kind of the name of the game. It's the name of my game, because we all want to win. I want to win, especially bad. I mean, more than a lot of things. So. Making sure that you're not doing too much. You're putting in the work, obviously. You're doing everything you can, but I've only so much of me that I can give. So staying within myself, not trying to do too much. I've got a talented offense in there, a talented offensive line, running backs, receivers, tight ends that they can make plays for me. I can, give them a chance, trust them, let them make plays. And if it's not there, hold on to the ball, take a sack, throw it away, and let our defense. And we got a great defense too, so let them make some plays too.
Earl Thomas is one of those guys you seem to game plan for. With him not being on the field, or likely not being on the field, does that give you guys offensively potentially more and different opportunities?
I mean, it's hard to say. We feel good about our offense, whoever they line up out there. Obviously, like I said, I've got a lot of respect for 29. I mean, he's a guy that, like I said, where he's at all times. But, we feel like, we trust our guys running routes and catching the ball versus anybody out there. I think they'll come up with a great game plan. If he's playing or if he's not, you'd have to ask them about that.
As an offense, what sort of an advantage can it be for you guys trying to get in sync, being at home?
Yeah, playing at home is obviously, a lot better than playing on the road. Being able to use your snap count, being, it's not so loud on third downs. There's a lot of things. I mean, the energy, the momentum. I think, it's anytime you get a chance to play at home, I think it's an advantage.
Case, you
A
talk
few more for
about,
Case.
Taking care of the ball, and that's something the Broncos struggled with last week, turnovers. You only So
Last one, I
it's
guess.
something the Broncos struggled with, but you did really well last year on the 7 turnovers. What goes into kind of eliminating mistakes that cause turnovers?
It's being smart, making good decisions, knowing, like we went back to, knowing when to try to give you guys a chance to make a play and when you might need to check it down. It's, taking into effect the time on the clock that's left, the situation in the game. I think the ball is the most important thing on the field, and touching the ball every play as a quarterback. That's the most important decision you make is whether or not you're taking care of the football.
Last one, Troy. Rookie running back starting, and Royce Freeman. I don't know how it's going to end up dividing him up, but he's starting. What did you see from Royce in the preseason that makes you think that he can be maybe the latest of these rookie backs that makes an impact early?
Yeah, I saw what you guys saw. Very efficient running the football. And he's a smart back. He's good back there in protection. I trust him protecting, which I think that's kind of the next step. You get a good college running back, that can make some plays with their legs, knowing the game plan and knowing what their assignment is protection-wise. So, being able to do that, get out when their assignment is not blitzing or coming, and being able to catch the ball. So. I'm excited. I mean, he's a young back that's hungry, and I'm excited for him. I'm excited for all those backs.
Thank you very much,
Thanks,
Case.
guys.